Going to the game, I'm going to be playing blue Kayn and show you why this champion is really fun to play right now. In this matchup, we're currently up against Eve, and in a Kayn versus Eve, this is quite an even matchup because both are assassins and it would depend on who's able to snowball their lead first. For example, I'm able to get early kills, then I can burst the Eve in one combo. Likewise, if Eve is able to get early kills, then she should be able to burst me down in one combo. Very delicate matchup, and both are looking to go for a snowball lead. The clear that I'm doing here is a blue side full clear because Kayn early game is not that strong. Yone though, getting first blood at the top side, even though it's a 1-for-1 trade, it's favorable for our Baron laner since he gets the first blood gold. So one of Kayn's specialty is that his initial clear is really fast. It actually is before the 2-minute mark if you're able to perfectly clear your camps. Another tip when playing Kayn is that whether you go blue or red form is by looking at the opposing matchup. So in this game, they have 3 ranged champions, which means that blue Kayn is a much preferred form right now. You could also go for a blue form with 2 ranged, but it's gonna be much harder to complete it. So my rule of thumb is that you only go for blue Kayn if the opponents have at least 3 ranged champions. Bottom side though, they get a kill, which is really good. Caitlyn also dies, and since we're a farming jungler, not that strong early, this is perfect for us. We would be able to farm our camps with no problem. Eve also has fast clear on the early game, so we should be both at level 5 at the same time. She goes for the scuttler, but I'm not able to contest since our bot lane just recalled, so we have to give it to her for free. After clearing the Krogs, I have nothing else to do, so I try to look for a sneaky gank, and the reason why I started at the blue side is to go for a gank here, so I could stack my blue form as soon as possible. Wait for them to overextend, and immediately go for the kill. Lux with the perfect bind, I get my ult, and not only do we get a kill, we're also getting so much blue Kayn stacks. Look, 1 gank, 3/4 done already. Another tip about Kayn is that you go for the Shimmering Spark first item so that you could get your form faster. If I didn't go for the Shimmering Spark, maybe it would be at least half rather than 3/4. Eve though, pretty greedy recall, we catch her, ulti through her ult, and proceed to chase her down. Unfortunately, 1-for-1 trade, but in the end, we get some stacks, we get a kill. Volibear diving topside, so I have to run towards that lane. As soon as Yone dies, I cannot help anymore, so we look to see if we can go for a sneak kill onto the TF. I just need 1 more gank so I could get my form. Since Twisted Fate knows my position, we just take the Raptors instead and continue our farm. As I was saying, when playing Kayn, you always want to prioritize ganking the ranged champions so you could get your form as soon as possible. Once you complete your form, you could sell the Shimmering Spark since the item is not gonna be that useful anymore. It's really important that you get your form so that you would get a huge power spike when using this champion. With nothing else happening and my ultimate is on cooldown, don't forget to clear your own camps. Kayn jungle has fast clear and you really need your items so that you could burst the opponents pretty quickly once you get your form. Our bot lane though, even though they had such a good lead, they died bot side, and that's something that you don't want to see. We go for the clear onto the Raptors, and together with Ahri, we look to see if we can punish their bot lane. Both overextended. She still has her ult, and maybe we can get a sneaky kill. Force the Karma Flash, we go in, play a bit greedy. We get a kill, and here, we use our ult to dodge the TF gold card, W to slow, and then immediately run away. Ahri is still playing a bit greedy. At this point, I'm already happy and contented because I have completed my form at the 4-minute mark. Pretty fast. If you're able to get blue form before the 5-minute mark, normally you get it after the first objective. Eve though, chasing down Arione, we're already here with our blue form, and yep, we just burst her. As I said earlier, whoever's able to get the snowball should have the advantage in the matchup. Even though we have our blue form, it's hard to kill this Volibear because he's very tanky. So what we're doing is that we're poking him down. Ari goes in. Maybe she could get a charm onto the TF. You could also go for the Volibear, and this is gonna be quite hard because he's very tanky. We force the flash. Ari, still a bit greedy and gets punished. Not a good trade. Yone also very low. Our bot lane that died again. And here we go for the possible Herald, but I did not know Eve was there. I thought that Eve was at the bot side because our duo bot lost. So this is quite a big blunder. They just get back into the game even though we had such a good start. I sell my Charming Spark since I already have my blue form and buy my Ghost Blade. They get the Herald and there's a possibility that they can also take the dragon for themselves. Ari goes in, she has ulti now. They get first tower. That's not contestable. So we just want to take the red buff before going for the dragon. Since their ADC is down, maybe we can take this for free. But there's a chance that they can go for a steal. Sweeping lens and see that there's a ton of wards. So we take it down so that Eve won't have any vision when contesting this objective. They give it for free, which is good. Since Mountain Dragon gives us armor MR. And we see Eve in the side. Knowing that she has no more spells, we just take this Gromp away from her. And then we look if we can dive anyone. When you have ulti on Kayn, you always want to look for a gank. And seeing that Karma out of position, look at my damage. With just 2 items, I'm able to burst her in 1 combo. And this goes to show the power of Blue Kayn. We go around again and see, they're playing very greedy. They didn't expect me to be there again. And we just go for the immediate punish. This is what's so nice about Blue Kayn is that you have so much mobility in your kit. Eve playing a bit greedy, force her flash. As much as I'd like to dive her, I don't have my ult yet. But it's fine. We burn both her ult and flash, which means that she will not be as effective in the next few minutes. With all that's happened, we can just farm our camps and get our items faster. With our next back, usually I would go with the Collector, but in this game, I decided to go with the Edge of Night first because they have so much point blank CCs and burst damage. If we have Edge of Night, there's no way that Eve is gonna win the 1v1, and this is also to prevent TF from just stunning us right away. Even though I have ult to mitigate the TF stun, it's better to be safe than sorry, especially since I have a kill streak right now. When playing an assassin like Blue Kayn, there are 2 things that you want to look at. Number 1, if they have exhaust. In this case, they don't have any, which is really good. And then number 2, if they have armor boots. Looking at their boots, the only one that has armor boots is Volibear. So he's gonna be the only one that I wouldn't be able to burst. This is perfect because I would be able to burst everyone else and damage tested to Caitlyn. We poke her, take her to 3/4, but seeing that there's so much people there, I go for the safety flash and run away. We burn the TF ult though. I don't know where Eve is. Most likely she's at the right side. She goes for the burst, thinking that she's fed, and this is what I mean, wherein whoever gets the lead should have the advantage in the matchup. Even though I didn't have Edge of Night, she just doesn't have enough damage yet to take me down quickly. Top side though, Yone getting chased down. I buy Edge of Night and look to see if we can catch anyone out of position. Samira pushing bot side, using 3rd skill to go through the wall so that it lasts longer. Don't see anyone, we just shove the top lane instead. They're all at the mid lane though. They're doing a good job grouping, and this is one of the things that you can also do when against an assassin like Kayn. If you're grouping a lot, it's hard for me to burst anyone. But we always look for opportunities like this Twisted Fate. I want to save my Edge of Night. If he overextends, then we should be able to punish him down. With their members all missing, it's quite risky to go for an all-in. So we just go back to our jungle and farm. You don't have to force every team fight if you have ulti. If you think that you're in a bad spot, then you can definitely just play it a bit safe. We take down the control ward, shove the wave because there's no one here, so that our bot minions would have priority. The next thing that I'm doing is I'm farming for my collector. This is a huge power spike because the Collector proc really has good synergy with the Kayn burst. Topside though, Yone, Volibear fighting once again. So we go and help. There might be someone that's trying to gank the Yone as well. We see Caitlyn on the side. So instead of going for her, we go for the Karma, who's out of position. And this is where you shine the most. We take her down in one combo, dodge the Volibear. We still have our third skill to go around. And good job on my teammates with the follow-up. Not only do we take down the Karma, the Volibear falls down as well. And Caitlyn out of position. Beautiful engage, resulting in a 3 for none exchange. Perfect timing because the objective is gonna spawn in 10 seconds. Even though their jungle is still up, it should be hard for the Eve to just go in and steal this. Speaking of which, she goes for another burst, but she doesn't have enough damage yet. Our teammates live with 1 HP, so we look for the punish, burn her flash as well. Now she has no flash plus ult, and this should be a free objective for us. She's going for the contest, but we secure it with W plus smite, and then we try to look for someone that's out of position, but since they're all full HP, oh, nice bind by the Lux, and here, WQ flash, immediate punish, Volibear chasing the Ahri down, but we have ulti yet again, so we can go and burst someone. Eve, knowing that she has no more spells, ulti in, get her to 1 HP, last hit with the second skill, and here, first skill away, third skill as well, and they have no chance of chasing me down. This is what's so nice about Kayn. As soon as you see someone that's caught or out of position, you can just go for the immediate punish. Really good sequencing. I don't think I could have played that any better, with bursting 2 of their carries and then running away pretty cleanly. With this, we're now at 12k gold at the 11-minute mark. Pretty fast, and with the collector up, this would increase our burst even more. The next item I went for is the Zhonya's because we have a big kill streak, and the last thing that we want is to give it away for free. Play it a bit safe. We already have a lot of damage. We can burst everyone in one shot except for the Volibear right now. We don't need to overkill our damage output. We can also go for some defensive stats. Now what we do is we go back to farm our own jungle, and then with our ulti up yet again, we can look for another pickoff. You always want to use your third skill through the walls so it lasts longer. Yep, Caitlyn out of position, just burst her in one combo. No counterplay. Ahri going in as well. We see that Eve is there. I have my first skill ulti. We take down the TF. I still have my Zhonya's just in case. And we're just smurfing right now. Bursting everyone once we have a skill. And with 4 members down, we can definitely just take the Baron for free. The only one alive, I think, is the Volibear. So there is a way that he can carry the team. But I have my stasis, so if he goes in, I can just run away. Worst case, just use stasis. Yep, he goes in. Baron still 3k. We can just burst the Volibear. We have our second skill. Take the kill. Get more stacks on the collector. And secure it with our Q smite. With this, we are snowballing the game. 14k gold right now. And then the next item we're going for is the Cerilia's Grudge. It's already completed. But since there's a fight that's happening, we want to help our team first. Caitlyn goes down. Third skill to look for someone that's out of position. Yep. Twisted Fate Karma. Yep. Ulti. Burst her again in one combo. Second skill again. Or rather first skill. And get another free kill. Really fun. We're just killing everyone on sight. As soon as we see someone, just third in. Second, first, ulti. And GG's. We take down the second tower. Eve is still alive though, so that's something I have to be wary about. She gets the charm in. She does a really good play with Protobelt Flash E. I couldn't react even though I had Zhonya's. It was too late and I just get punished. So kudos to her for getting a shutdown and finding an opportunity. At least, we're still able to take down the inhibitor tower. And we still should have the upper hand in the matchup. Now my team is playing a bit greedy. Yone goes down, but it's fine because there's currently no objectives that they can take. We don't want Eve to get any more items. I think she's at the 12k gold, which is not bad. So we want them to play safe. And even though I can burst their whole team. On the other hand, Eve can also burst our whole team since we have no frontline in our lineup right now. With the dragon spawning in 30 seconds, we don't want any pickoffs. As long as we see the Eve's position, I can play it safe. The last thing that we want is someone to die right before the objectives. On the other side, I can also catch someone before the objective spawns. 12 seconds, we position ourselves, look for someone that wants to face check. Not sure where they are right now, but if they give souls for free, then it would be good. Burn the TF crown. My Edge of Night got burned as well, but it's fine. I still have Zhonya's worst case scenario. So we go around, look to poke, third skill, second skill, take down the crown of the Karma, but beautiful ulti by the Yone in the side. Immediately, 3 of them are taken down even though Ahri dies. It's well worth it. And with that play by the Yone, we're able to get soul for free. Unfortunately, he dies to the Eve, but we are there to try and get a counter kill. We don't know where she is though. Unfortunate, but it's okay. We got what we needed, which is the Ocean Soul. 2 members are still down. We can probably take the bottom inhibitor as well. Currently a 3v2. Edge of Night is up, so there's no way that Eve can burst me down. Lux also has crown, so their Eve is very confused on who to burst. But as soon as my Edge of Night is gone, I have to play a bit safe. She procs the charm yet again, and yep, without the Edge of Night, I have to play it a bit safe. Mountain Soul. I thought it was Ocean, my bad, but it's fine. Mountain is also good against their burst damage like Eve. Baron is gonna be up pretty soon. Twisted Fate uses ulti, and at this point, I'm already item locked. I just need to go back and buy my item. I just wanna hope that they don't start the Baron. 18k gold, item locked at the 17-minute mark. Lux gets caught out. Oh no, that's not good, but we look to catch someone also. Annoying crown. Volibear goes in. Maybe we can punish. Ahri goes in as well. Yep, we got a kill onto the Volibear. Never mind, he's so tanky. We're just buying time for the Yone right now, who's split pushing the game. We go for our third skill. If I get caught, I still have GA plus Zhonya's, so it's fine. We use second skill to get vision. Get exhausted. Half to Zhonya. Ulti to dodge the TF and then immediately flash away. And then go back with our third skill. Unfortunately, we get stunned. But it's fine. Maybe we can buy some time. Nah, I cannot. Caitlyn just puts a trap and there's no way I can go away. I played a bit greedy there. I thought my team would help me. Not the best position right now since the Baron is up plus Elder. They can contest though since they're quite low. They can also go for an end. Not the worst situation. Very much contestable. 4v4. I think someone went back to base. Yep. If they get Baron, hopefully we can kill everyone. Samira going in. Getting the reset. Yone also getting some kills. You know what? It's a good trade. 3-4-4. Even though they get Baron, maybe we can go for an end. Twisted Fate's the only one alive. I immediately tell my team to end. Since I have TP, there's no way that TF can hold against 2 pushing lanes. Samira goes in for the flash. Twisted Fate is alive, but even with the Baron buff, there's nothing that he can do. We have our ulti just in case. 1 big minion, 2 big minions, and we just go straight for the end. Even though he has Zhonya's, we just hit the Nexus and end the game right there. Look at my ult damage though. 1 ult, 3/4 TF HP. And yeah, really fun game. We're able to outplay our opponents and get the win. 14-3-7 and we get MVP. Props to my teammates for the follow-up as well. They also played great. 30k damage dealt on Assassin Kayn and even most damage taken. Pretty clean game. Look at that. 1.5k sudden impact. Actually, I don't use Mark anymore. I changed my runes. It should be Empowered Attack. But aside from that, that was one of the reasons why Kayn is really fun to play right now. So with a proper team, Kayn can definitely carry games. And that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Ciao, ciao. Bye.